Disclaimer, this video is not meant to be taken seriously. Most opinions shared are not how I truly feel about the game. So don't suck me into a 1964 video game console, okay mi amigos? Oh look, Race of the Fatties! There's online, but who in the world would actually want to play this game online? They still haven't added any new characters since 2010? How? Where did the Mii's go? Every game in the past had this option, so why'd they remove it? You might look at this and think, that's a lot of events. But when you compare this to 2010 and 2012, this game is severely lacking. Guess you could say it's uneventful. What happened to Toad, Dry Bowser, and Nabbit? They're all gone. The 8-bit events are cool additions, but they all feel so bland after 1 or 2 playthroughs. Oh my god, look at all the modes, there barely are any. Why in the world is Toadette playable, but not Toad? What sense does that make? I appreciate that they gave Rouge her Sonic Rider's outfit, but I mean, you know.
It's for good boys and girls.
Okay, why in the world are the Mario characters' retro designs 8-bit and Sonic are 16-bit? They don't clash well at all. Also, there are only 8 characters for the Tokyo 1964? Are you kidding me? There's literally nothing for you to do in the story mode after you beat it. Thank God they brought back the Dream events, but there's only 3 of them. Are you kidding me? If you lose an event 3 times in the story mode, you can skip the mission. So that means you can beat the whole story mode without winning a single event. Why is this an option? Yoshi, T-posing is not okay. I love how the buildings are breathing. So Mario, Luigi, and every other human in this game swim shirtless, but they still wear their gloves. Why? Okay, just why? Why the heck is Ludwig dabbing? Just no. I like that we can use either motion controls or button controls, but the thing is, who in the world would actually want to use motion controls? Why in the world are the minigames in the rec room? Who even looks in the rec room? And why do only 1/4 of all the events have dream characters? So, some of the characters get outfits to match the event, but why not every character? This makes no sense to me. So, you can play trivias in this game, but why? Who cares about this feature? This is a video game, not school. This is the only time where I can play as a bunny, and that's a problem. There may be a good amount of events, but where the heck is hammer throw, BMX, and synchronized swimming? Those are all gone. Luigi's face is literally how I look when I'm playing this game. Why are only half the Koopalings in the game? I think they should all be here. This story mode doesn't even come close to being the greatness of 2010 and 2012 story mode. This one's just so bland. So this console's coming out when exactly? Why are half the renders for the menu new and half of them old? Why couldn't they all be new renders? The picture on the home screen looks so bland. They just slapped new renders and the logo and called it a day. So I give Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games a rating of a 7 out of 10. I feel as if this is a middle-of-the-road Mario and Sonic game. It has a lot of good ideas, but most of the time the execution's either or pretty bad. For example, the 1964. I absolutely loved the idea, but the execution kind of falls flat because unlike the normal events with still some things that are special happen, here, they're just as basic as events can get in this series, and I can truly only play them once and then never play them again for a while. So yeah, I just don't find the execution of the retro events that great. Again, they represent what they're supposed to, and it is cool to see what a Mario and Sonic game would look like if it was made on the NES or the Super NES, but it just feels really bland. All the events just feel bland here. Though I do have to admit, it's cool seeing a Shy Guy in 8-bit that's not a Mario Bros. 2 style. I do really like that. And the normal events are still good. They're not the best that they have ever been from the past, from the minigames that are returning from the past of the series, but they are still really enjoyable, and the new ones are quite good too. I really do like Karate, I do really like all the Dream events, and I do really like the surfing one too. But overall, I really don't think there's enough new events to excuse the lack of events that came from the past game. Like, I still can't believe there's no hammer throw or BMX. Where the heck did those go? Those seem like a shoo-in. Especially BMX, seeing how that was in Rio. So, Yeah, but other than that, there's really not much to this game. The story mode, in my opinion, is kind of bland. It was interesting for like the first half of it, but then after that, I just got really bored. The only reason I kept playing it was to unlock all the characters, and that's it. Oh yeah, speaking of the characters, how have they still not updated any of it in like 9 years? It's been 9 years, and the character roster still hasn't been updated. Think about that, okay? I mean, yeah, you have the dream characters, like, not really, they're not called dream characters, the special characters that only appear in one event, but that's one event, and not even every event has that. They really need to update the character roster soon. So, yeah, the game's just middle of the road type of game. It's definitely a good game, but it's not a necessity if you're gonna buy any game on the Switch. I personally would recommend checking out the 2010 on the Wii or the 2012 on the Wii, because those are fantastic. Those are like 9 out of 10s, maybe even 10 out of 10s. But this one definitely does have some great ideas, but most of the time the execution falls flat. But it is still really enjoyable nonetheless. But the game still has Toad at playable and not Toad, so I ended up acting a little immature.